Miss Rouge was buffing her nails. Ellen, Miss Fair, yawned and closed her eyes to nap upon the daybed. Lizzie, Miss Pleu, and Louisa, Miss Jaune, were engaged in a quiet conversation, and Tilly, Miss Rose, was reading a romantic novel. Arabella studied the decor of the room in an attempt to distract her mind from the prospect of what lay ahead. It was a fine room, she noted, perhaps one of the finest she had seen. The floorboards were polished oak and covered with a large gold and blue and ivory turkey carpet. The walls were a pale duck-egg blue that lent the room a peaceful ambience. In the centre of the ornate plasterwork ceiling was a double-layered crystal drop chandelier, and around the room several matching wall sconces sat against large, elegant looking-glasses, so that the light of the candle flames was magnified in glittering excellence. The furniture was mainly oak, all of it finely turned, understated, and tasteful. There were 5 armchairs, 2 sofas, and a daybed, some of which were upholstered in ivory and duck-egg blue stripes, some in plain ivory, and others in a pale gold material that seemed to shimmer beneath the candlelight. On a table in a corner of the room was a vase filled with fresh flowers, the blooms all whites and creams and shades of yellow. It might have been a drawing-room in any respectable, wealthy house in London. Arabella marvelled at the contrast between the calm elegance of the decor and the crude reality of what went on within these walls, and was faced once more with the stark truth of what she was here to do. She dreaded the moment when some gentleman would arrive and buy her services. Indeed, she had to fight every minute, not just to walk out the door and keep on walking all the way home. But she knew she could not do that. She knew very well why she was here, and the reason she must go through with this. She closed her eyes and tried to calm the nausea and dread that was prickling a cold sweat upon her forehead and upper lip. 100 guineas a week, Mrs. Silver had promised. A fortune indeed. 100 guineas to sell herself. 100 guineas to save them all. Dominic Furneaux, otherwise known as His Grace the Duke of Alresford, swirled the brandy in his glass while he deliberated over the 4 cards held in his hand. Then, having made his decision, he drained the contents of the glass in a single gulp,